AM Sports Report brought to you by Hobby Habit in Grande. The Traxxas Mini Madness sale is going on now. This is your opportunity to save big on Traxxas best-in-class mini lineup. These things are cool. I haven't got to drive one, but I've seen them in action. It's overbuilt with a 1/10 scale components. Nothing else even comes close to delivering the power and durability of Traxxas mini models. Save $40 on the Mini XR VXL and the Mini Rally and the Mini Slash, and $20 on the Mini Max. Sale is active through the month of February, only at Hobby Habit, 411 First Street in Grande, just for the fun of it. LHS boys basketball heads to Riverside today for a 6 p.m. non-league tip-off versus the Pirates. I don't like these midweek road trips that are non-league for high school basketball. I don't really see a point in it, but I guess they needed a game to fill the schedule. The girls are off till Friday, and then both the boys and girls and both JV teams head to Baker for what I'm going to call the game of the year in the GOL, like at least regular season game. These games are huge on Friday. I'll be there. JV girls start at 3, the boys start at 4:30, and then varsity girls start at 6, and varsity boys start at 7:30. The LHS girls wrestling team won the Stokes Landing tournament in Oregon over the weekend. They had 4 champions and 3 placers. The champions were Carly Radke, Emmeline Livingston, Kaylin Smith, and Maddie Armstrong. Placers were Ella Ristine, Riley Lease, and Blake Zimmerman. I have 2 interviews coming out this week, and it's the 2 varsity senior wrestlers girls from Grande. As you saw last week, the 5 boys, their interviews came out. You can find that on our social media if you want to go back and look at any of those. Picture credit there was Rusty Golzo, Don Hayes, and Serena Radke. The LHS boys wrestling team celebrated their 5 senior wrestlers and 2 senior stat girls on Friday night up at the high school, and it was a duel versus Ontario, and they absolutely dismantled Ontario 61-12. This is their final duel of the season. The boys head to Madras this weekend for the Special District 4 tournament, and this is where you qualify for state. So we need a lot of kids to qualify to have a chance to take down Sweet Home. Right now we're number 2, and I'm thinking we're going to need at least 20 qualifiers to have a shot at this. So we'll see. Grande Middle School Wrestling won the Verl Miller Middle School Dual Tournament over the weekend. They competed against Pendleton, Estacada, Baker, Mac High, and Echo. And that photo there was sent in by Clell Carson. EOU men's and women's basketball both swept their weekends versus Evergreen and Northwest. The women are 21-3, 13-3 in the CCC, while the men are 18-6 and 13-3 in the CCC. They both go to Salem and Eugene this weekend for huge games against Corbin and Bushnell. EOU Track and Field hosted the Lou Thorne Invite this last weekend up at the field house. They had 3 facility records, 3 B standards hit, 2 A standards hit, and 20 top 25 EOU marks. They head to the Whitworth Invite this coming weekend as they tune up for the Last Chance Invite the following weekend up at the Fieldhouse. And that will be the last chance to qualify for Nationals, which is on March 5th through 7th in Gainesville, Florida. EOU Women's Lacrosse lost their first game of the season 2-20 to Willamette. That was this last weekend in Salem. They host Pacific University at 1 p.m. this Saturday, the 14th, right up here at Community Stadium. Get out there and support them if you want to see a different sport, something, it's been here for a few years now, but it's still pretty new to the area, and it's interesting. It's fun to watch. Get up there and support these ladies. EOU baseball split 4 games with Park University down in Arizona over the weekend to start 2-2. They head to Linfield this coming weekend for a 4-game set. EOU softball split with Central Washington over the past weekend to start 1-1. They're in Tacoma for a 4-game set with University of Puget Sound over the weekend. And a sports report brought to you by Hobby Habit, just for the fun of it.